Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Double D podcast. We are back with the regular crew. We got Epic Kitty Face and a random nerd. We're back. Dekel, Kevo. Let's fucking do it, man. I'm fucking excited. Kel's finally back, feeling great. I'm here feeling great. Kevo's here feeling great. We're all about to have a great podcast. It's going to be a short one for all of you guys because it was a surprise podcast. We weren't going to do one this week, but we decided, fuck it. We're going to put out some content. There's just a small little thing I want to talk to you guys about. Maybe get your guys' thoughts in, especially coming from Kevo, because I know you've been following this a little bit. I'm not sure too much about Dekel, but I want you guys. I'm gonna get your guys' opinion on a question that hasn't been asked yet. At least I've seen. So I'm gonna try to start the conversation. But I don't care about that right now. I want to know about how your guys' weeks have been, how your weekends were been. Let's start with Kevo. Fuck it. We always start with Dekel.
My weekend was interesting. Went out with friends. Good time. I had too much liquid courage. I'll go with that.
Hey, brother, we've all been there. I'll tell you that much.
Saturday I was more chill. Sunday I hung out with a friend. Came back home. I reorganized my room. Today I just put everything away. Everything is cleaned up today. Everything's all organized. I cooked steak potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
That sounds gas.
Medium rare steak, of course.
Okay.
Way to have it.
What kind of potatoes, though?
Sweet potatoes.
Okay. Gas.
Okay.
Kel, how was your weekend? How's your few days been?
I've been hanging in. I've been doing good. I mean, I ain't gonna get into the minor details because there's a lot of stuff that I don't want to get into or even think about, honestly. But your boy been hanging enough. I've been grinding. My streaming and stuff. I'm happy for the Pokemon DLC that just dropped tonight. So I was gonna stream that, but my game laptop. Well, the laptop that I was using messed up, so I can't stream that sadly. But I'm gonna check it out and give everybody some insight on the new mon. Well, not new, the new mon that you could transfer over on top of the new.
Or trying to find them, that you can find.
Right. I should have worded that a little bit better. So there's a total of, I believe, 5 new Pokemon in this part of the DLC that you could catch. 3 regular and 2 legendary, or it's supposed to be 4 regular and 1 legendary.
I think it's 4 regular, 1 legendary.
Right. Okay. Then yeah. So when I get more into that, I'll gladly spread the knowledge to all my colleagues.
Bet. Well, definitely gonna have to let us know next podcast how you're feeling about it and stuff like that. I had a pretty good weekend and stuff like that. I went out with some friends too, except for I went out with. So I don't know if I think. We've talked about this on the podcast before, and it's been a while, but remember how I said I had a long-lost sister, or do I remember ever bringing that up?
You did. You did.
I probably wasn't here for that.
Okay, so...
You brought it up. You did.
About a year ago...
I think it was part of season 1, yeah.
Yeah, about a year ago, I found out that I had a long-lost sister that I didn't know for 23 years. Super cool. I actually finally met her this weekend after a year of communication with her. I finally met her. We hung out, and I met her friends and stuff like that. It was a pretty good time. I think we'll have a pretty good bond. She's a pretty cool person. And
well, I mean, y'all share each other blood. She better be.
Yeah, it's bullshit though, because she's older than me, and I keep telling her that too, and she just.
Everybody older than you, man.
Just shut up, old man. Both of you old man. I'm 32, bro.
No, you're not. That nigga that man is like 23.
I'm like 19, bro. I'm like 19.
Devin is a fucking baby. Me and you, Kevin, compared to Devin, we could buy our liquor. He got 1 year left. Where we at right now?
No, I'm 24.
That man is a baby.
I'm 24.
When I shave, I am a baby. I get carded, but when I let my hair grow, I don't get carded. But every time I go to the gas station, they're like, "We need your ID." I'm like,
Y'all
I
wanna
bought stuff here before."
you wanna know what's funny, Kevin? It's fucked up that it's the opposite for me. I
Mm.
get carded when I cut my face hair, but when I'm like this, don't nobody care. But when I cut my face hair off, I look like a fucking baby. I don't get
Nah,
Yeah,
questions
that's
you
what
should
about
I.
it.
see. You should see
No,
what
no,
I look like without shaved
no,
hair.
Devin,
You look
Devin,
like
No,
that
you
ass,
look like
no,
a
you
baby,
like,
should
dude.
like
for real,
you should
no.
see what
I get what you
I
said, Devin. I get what you said because you do have a baby face. But Devin,
facts.
you have to really see me. Like if I cut off all of this, like that one time I went to the barber, bro, you're gonna be looking at me like this is a brand new guy.
Okay,
You probably call
I
me a
want to see it
dyke
now.
because every time I cut my face, everybody be thinking I'm a girl, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
thanks for the
mental image.
not mental image, but thanks for the caption. Thanks for the title. Dekel is a girl. Question mark?
Please, yo, let's go.
No, no, it was a pretty good weekend. I finally got to meet her, and she's pretty cool. Her friends are pretty cool.
Oh,
It was a good time. And then I also played softball because I'm in a softball league and a football league.
Yes, you've mentioned that before. I
I
think that's awesome.
been out there getting it.
Yeah, we won both games on Friday because we played double headers for softball. Won both games pretty dominantly. Then on Sunday for our flag league, we won 37-0. So we won pretty dominantly in that as well. So
Damn.
easy
Okay, mate.
fucking dubs, you know what I'm saying? That's all we do around here, you know what I'm saying? We only take dubs. We only grow here. Only dubs, you know what I'm saying? All right, but let's not talk about
Oh,
all that stuff. I want to get into the juicy topic about the writer's strike right now. But I'm going to talk about a different version and what could possibly happen. So the writer's
I
strike.
think I know. I think I know where you're going with this.
So the writer's strike, if you don't know what it is, to give you guys a small glimpse, a bunch of writers, like screenwriters for movies and shows and all of this, are going on strike because they are not getting paid fair wages for their work and their products. And
Fine.
pretty much the people that are paying them are like, go fuck yourself. And then the writers are like, no, you can fuck me, literally. I mean, figuratively, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, and it's been going on for a while now.
It's May.
And honestly, with the writer strike going on in the USA, do you think it will affect the rest of the world when it comes to manga creating in Japan or filmmaking in India? Because in Bollywood, it's becoming huge. A bunch of Indian films are becoming
Yeah.
huge. And
Yeah,
obviously, there's
because
already been strikes in the manga industry, but do you think this writer strike will increase the influence of it? And do you think there'll
yeah,
be more of it around the world? Or do you think this is just
yeah,
going to kind of subdue in only the USA? Dekel, I want your
yeah.
first. I know Kevin has his theory now, but I want Dekel's thoughts first.
I actually have been thinking about this too, and I feel like you were just asking. I personally feel like it's gonna go like this: the U.S. is gonna get some results, everybody else gonna follow, because you know there's been an ongoing thing all across the world for decades. So once that one little pin poke the balloon, oh yeah, it's over with. Everybody else gonna instantly see that they got results in the US for their writer strikes, and everybody else gonna go ahead and get their shit. Which, in my opinion, I feel like it's been long overdue. I feel like all of this stuff has been long overdue, but especially with the producers and the writers not getting paid they money, but the actors getting paid triple the amount that the writers get when both are equally just as important. Nah, I always
Producers
felt
get
like that.
too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. I just shit just ain't fair. You feel me? And like I said, I honestly feel like this shit should have been happen. But as we all know, when strikes usually happen, they usually really aren't successful because a lot of people don't either stand their ground or a lot of people don't join in for the coup d'etat anyway.
Right.
But hey, I feel like mm, when they see how much money they losing, because I've heard some movies already drop I forgot which ones, but I heard I know one of them. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard Blue Beetle ain't getting no promotions, and that dropped.
We spoke about that last
Was
week.
one. Yeah,
We did talk
yeah.
about that
But
last week.
I wasn't paying attention to all that because y'all saw I was distracted. I mean, I wasn't even here last week. Y'all get what I'm saying. But Blue Beetle, it was another one. It was another one that I heard people talking about, and everybody was like, "What the hell? That came out already?" It was another. It was another movie. It was like two or three of them that I seen people talking about that even I was shocked that came out. That I ain't hear like no promo or anything for. But yeah, they losing a lot of money. They losing a lot of money.
Okay. Kevo, what are your thoughts?
So my thoughts are this will continue on as we've seen. It's been what, May? And talking about that, actually, a report came out that Dwayne Johnson's production company was just dropped by NBC and Warner Media. So they're out because nothing's happening with the shows. The lots are just being full. They're paying for the rent, and they're just cutting ties because they're like, we're wasting money. Nothing's coming out. We had a contract for product. We have no product, so we have to cut you off. Now
That
we
makes
can
sense.
retalk when the negotiations are over, but at the moment they're like, yeah. So I think a suit will happen where more production companies will be let go because money's being put into lots, into sets, into costumes. They might just put them in a locker storage and until the strike's over, then pull them out. It's better to just store stuff than to just keep the lot open. So someone's coming in, sweeping it up. They're like, yeah, just cut it off and go. But because of that, there's a big thing going on that they're talking about the actors and writers to talk to the voice actors to go on strike for video games.
Oh.
So imagine
Oh.
that. Imagine
See
that part
the
of
domino effect.
the domino effect. See, and people are talking like if that happens, no video games will happen. And video games are already the only
Bro,
thing
and
people are looking forward to right now.
that now,
And
if that happens, oh,
yeah,
this writer strike gonna be successful. They bet not.
so there's talks
Look,
about that right now. So it's becoming very serious to the
Kevin,
point
don't
where
say
like,
no shit like that. I'm gonna be
well,
mad as hell next year. None of my games come out that I'm waiting on.
well, think about it.
Oh,
What if a game is in production right now and it
there you
just
go.
okay, voice actors were walking out because technically they are actors too,
True.
You're
and
going to be. You're going to see me upload so many emails of me emailing all these motherfucking big names. Like, hey, get y'all shit together, bro. At this point,
and
get y'all shit together, man.
yeah, but yeah, like talking about that, there's no promotion. Like we talked the last episode, um, how I said there's no promotion. It's true in my opinion. I don't want to argue because it would have been a longer episode, but because younger people don't watch the main companies, they watch the media stars. So if your
Mm-hmm.
media star is not promoting your film, you're not going to notice. I knew Blue Beetle was coming out, but because I follow DC, I know the
True.
Marvels is coming out, but a lot of people follow Brie Larson. But if she's not promoting her film, or the girl that plays Miss Marvel, Iman Ivali, if she's not promoting her film, no one's gonna know. The guy who plays Cobra Kai, that played Blue Beetle, he can't promote the film. So promotion is very important. And people say, "Oh yeah, no, promotion's not important." Promotion is pretty important.
It's pretty
It
Important.
took some.
important.
It is.
There's a
It
Twitter user
is.
called Neb. Neb Talks or Neb is everything, and he had a great promotion for Blue Beetle a month before it came out, before the actors walked out, promoting fake Burger King Blue Beetle burgers, and that popped off and made its own promotion for like a week or two. It took the Twitter people, comics, to promote a movie that should be Warner Media's,
Yeah,
you know,
facts.
production, that should be
But that writer strike.
DC. But the writer's strike is happening, can't promote it, and since the actors walked out, you're not going to see interviews for people promoting their movies. Hell, there's a movie called Dumb Money that's about the GameStop stock that was popular over years ago, like a couple of years ago. They made a movie about that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I was just gonna say I ain't even know that. You see my mouth drop because I'm like,
See,
wait, that sounds
it's
kind of
called
fucking
Dumb Money. I'm like,
familiar.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
about the GameStop stock that went up high. People earn money, and if you pulled out in time, you earn a good amount of money. It was to the point
Right.
where the Wall Street investors were losing billions of dollars every day because of that. Everyone forgot about it, and Hollywood made a movie.
That's actually kind of
forgot all
interesting.
about that shit.
But do you think the strike will affect the manga industry and stuff like that overseas?
Because
Yes,
they already had
because
their
they're like,
whole strike. My bad, Kevin.
well,
I ain't mean
here's
to
the
cut
thing.
you off.
No, it's all good. Well, here's the thing. There could be like, if you're not gonna pay me more, I could just go to America and get paid more.
Oh, true.
I could go. Yeah, see, because America likes to move stuff overseas. What if someone just like, if I want to get paid more, I could just work for a different company.
Let's start our own manga
move my stuff.
company.
Yeah, pretty
Hire,
much. I
hire,
mean,
they
hire,
get
hire
down
people
like
overseas. You know, pay them a
For
fair wage.
real.
Make them make them work a safe shift so they can actually have time off.
Cause you know they ain't making money over there. So if you tell them, hey, we finna give you 50 an hour and they only making 10 an hour, they finna boy.
yeah. And they're like, we'll produce it. We'll help you write it, help you style it. We'll get you the right production for the books.
And you get to spend
we're
time
gonna
with
get.
your family. It's over with. It's over with.
And we're in the day of age where everything is getting questioned. Everything is getting questioned right now. But
Yeah.
I feel like it does, and that's what's that Game of Thrones prequel that everyone
House of the Dragon.
Yeah, people are talking about like, will they go on strike? Will they have their own strike?
They probably will.
Like, they might, because if you think about it, we had the writer's strike back in 2007, 2008. That was about 15 years ago, and then the actor strikes has not happened since the 70s or 80s. So that speaks volumes how it's going to affect everything. And like I said, because entertainment's not happening, LA is screwed because they're the number one capital for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone who usually acts and then works the second gig at a restaurant, bar, or anything, those bars probably don't have hours or the amount of hours for those people. So I feel bad for like the background people, the side people, the side characters, the ones who aren't the main roles. So I feel bad. But will this eventually blow over? I mean, it's been months. I gave it November, December. But the way Bob Iger and David Zaslav talk, they scare me as to the point where like, yeah, we'll make it drag out longer and longer. They said they wanted to drag out like 6 months. It's almost been 6 months.
Right.
It's about to be 6 months. And also, my biggest pet peeve right now, David Zaslav created a domino effect of deleting online products.
Really? How's that?
Batgirl, remember? That was supposed to come out. There was an Aquaman TV animated show that came out that was pulled away from HBO Max. I think the Mystery Train, or another cartoon that was pulled from HBO Max. You can't find it digitally anymore, so you can't buy it, you can't watch it. I mean, you could illegally watch it, but to each their own. Disney Plus recently did it with Willow. There was a movie called Willow, and then they made a Disney Plus series of a sequel to a movie from like the 80s, and then they pulled it away from the streaming service. It doesn't exist anymore.
That's weird.
So digital media is being erased, and there's a talk where like, which is better, digital or physical media? Me, I'm a big physical media guy. Hell, let me pull you an example.
I miss.
Okay.
I miss having CDs. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Let us talk.
Kevin pulling out receipts.
Let's talk.
Kevin pulling out the receipts. Kevin was pulling out the receipts.
Let us talk to the best couch potato game of the generation.
Oh my God, he's pulling out the receipts, my brother.
Wait, hold on. You said what? Best couch potato game?
Yeah. Come on.
I don't know, bro. Left 4 Dead might have Kingdom Hearts beat, my brother.
I'm fucking with you.
I don't know, bro. Left 4 Dead is active.
Because here's the thing. It's a 12-year-old game, right? No, almost a 15-year-old game. It still gets modded to this day.
It does, and people are still playing it to this day.
You could say the same about Kingdom Hearts, though.
Yeah, but it's not as... Okay, so like... I will agree that the fan base behind Kingdom Hearts is probably greater,
bigger?
but I think Left 4 Dead 2, but Left 4 Dead gets played more because you can play with more people and you can have fun with it more than Kingdom Hearts.
You know what? You know what I'm thinking?
out,
You know what I'm thinking, guys? If we ever get to
zombies.
100 subscribers, we should all play Left 4 Dead live stream.
Oh, I have 100 already. We already have 100, Kevo.
Right. He already got 117.
Oh, we did?
We have 117.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, okay, 150.
150.
100, like,
150 subscribers, and we will play Left 4 Dead, a modded version of it, live on my YouTube.
Okay, and I'll stream it.
I can stream it on my Twitch.
Let's all stream it.
Right.
Once we get to 150 subscribers, help us get there, and we will play a modded version and make sure to have as much fun as possible on it. Because you are right. That is probably the. But I want to give my. I want to give my thoughts on the writer's strike before we get way too off task here, because that was fair. Kevin just pulled out a wild card right there. That was great. I love it. I love it. That was fucking awesome. I appreciate that. Okay, so my thoughts. I definitely think it might affect overseas and how manga and anime and maybe just how other stuff is produced and made. I think.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
No, the way Dekel, when you said that, Dekel was like, don't say anything. You're like, hold on. You're like, hold on. What?
Don't say it. Don't you dare fucking say it. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
I definitely think it'll affect it all.
I got hope. Fuck that. No, it ain't.
No, but I think it'll affect it in like a positive way where, it's gonna create that domino effect. It's gonna be, all right, well, the USA people did this. Okay, we can do this. And then they're going to hold out for just as long and just as long and just as long because they're like, okay, well, if they did this, we can do it for this long too, regardless. Because if the studio's not making money, then we're not making money. But we're okay with not making money because we're already not making money.
And to be honest, they going to hear a lot of people's mouths because, see, it's worse over there for them because they going to have people mad at them and the Americans mad at them. Not like the governments, but like the fan bases. And you already know all these animes and mangas got. That's why the shit booming the way it's not saying it like that. But come on now.
You're saying it a certain way.
It's like 50% here, 50% there, if we being honest. So they going to be losing money because we going to be mad at them. I'm going to be mad. Personally, they're going to hit my mouth. I'm going to be emailing everybody. I'm Googling big names and emailing everybody like, hey, all right, at this point, y'all fucking with my life now.
Well,
put money in y'all pocket and buying y'all TV services, and now I ain't got shit to watch.
Well, it's kind of sad that they have to like.
It shouldn't have to be like that.
It shouldn't have to be like this. Everyone should get paid fair wages, you know what I'm saying?
It's just petty for being petty.
Facts. And eventually one side will break. It's just a matter of what side will break first.
I think the companies will break because the writers and the actors have joined, even though there's been some actors that have been like, Their comments about the strike have not been okay. Like Stephen Amell, Zachary Levi, they've been in trouble with the words they've said. There's a talk show host. What's her name? Very famous, Drew Barrymore. Right now, she had to remove some guests who had some pins that support the strike. Either the Writers or Actors Guild, and she's in hot water right now too. And they're a talk show host, so they don't need writers, but they had writers. They don't have writers right now. It's a strike.
Right.
So it's very difficult. It's a weird thing where it's just a weird time.
And it's kind of crazy how it comes literally like just after COVID ends too, where there already wasn't jobs to begin with. And
oh my God.
it's kind of crazy because they're like, oh, we finally got our jobs back, yay, and now it's like, okay, but now we're not
Now,
getting paid. Now we're not working again. It's just kind of crazy. Now we're back down to nothing's in movies, nothing's coming out, blah 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 blah.
now,
And like honestly though, I'm fine with it. Like I'm not gonna be selfish. These writers and everyone deserves to get paid the certain wage they need to be. And if my entertainment has to be found somewhere else because these people are not getting paid their fair wages, I think I could be okay with that until it gets to a certain point where Spider-Man gets delayed more and more and more, and then I get more upset and more upset and more upset. That'll be only the reason that I will start making chaos if it gets delayed one more fucking time. Because if it does, I'm gonna be fucking pissed off. But beyond that, I'll be okay.
don't say that.
All I'm saying is they got until this Pokemon DLC in to get their shit together, because if they delay anything I like, man, again, yeah.
Discussions will happen, words will happen. My biggest fear in all this is, will projects that were in production be canceled? That's a very good question.
Ooh, that is a very good fucking question.
So TV shows, movies that were in production, they're like, we'll save money, just cut it off. We're never going to release it. Whatever we had, well, dump it. That's my biggest fear.
That would suck.
Now that would actually suck really, 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 really bad.
Because that low-key could happen to Deadpool 3.
I didn't even think about any of that.
That's why I brought it up, because I like Deadpool. That's why I brought it up. I feel like Disney has so much money to we'll just wait for a strike will happen. I mean, we'll end. But smaller productions, I mean, companies that don't have the big name like Warner Media, Paramount, and Disney, they're big pulls. I feel like maybe the small studios will shut down, and then maybe here's my thing: if it's small studios are shutting down, money grab, big companies will just buy them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
just buy them out and which would be kind of sucky.
Yeah, because then everything gonna be diluted.
Well, Disney's on the verge of trying to buy everything everywhere anyway, so everything's just gonna be owned by Disney.
And I'm tired of them. They need to fucking go somewhere because they fucking up. I think
they're too bad. They're too big for their own liking.
Facts.
Because all I'm saying is
they acquire too much.
Don't get me wrong. They've been doing their thing with Bleach, for example. But because don't Disney ain't they the reason why Bleach is on air again, or it was that false?
I thought that was Sony.
No, so Disney bought the rights to stream it through Hulu and Disney Plus.
Right. Okay. So that they the reason why. Okay, and I think it was the most recent episode. They changed some stuff, man, and it ain't as gory as it's supposed to be. And I'm like, come on, man, y'all messing up stuff now.
Ooh,
I mean, I'm happy y'all. You feel me? Pump some money into it so it could be back. But come on, man, y'all knew this wasn't a kid show.
It's funny because Hulu might be either Disney or NBC, I believe, have to buy Hulu at full. Because it's a 50-50 profit, because Hulu is owned by two companies, Disney and NBC Universal.
Oh.
So to buy them out, I think they need to spend about $250 million or $500 million in order for one of the companies to buy it. And that'll be a huge bidding war because Disney did put money to Hulu, but also NBC Universal. That's why you see some NBC Universal projects on Hulu. It's because NBC is part owner of that.
That makes sense.
That makes sense because our show was looking like, why the fuck this kind of show on Hulu?
Nah.
Yeah.
So that's a little. So I think they have to buy them out either next year or 2025. So that's when the contract ends, and because I'm thinking when streaming came out, bring it to the whole conversation when I came from my first episode. Streaming services, they're hemorrhaging money as well. So.
They are, because they don't have anything that no one's watching anything.
There's Ahsoka right now. That's about it. I was watching My Adventures of Superman.
I mean,
love that show.
The new One Piece live action just dropped too, but I mean, that show's. We're actually going to save that for the next episode.
Yeah.
Sounds
We'll
good.
save that for the next episode. Kevin, you're going to have to watch all the episodes so we can talk about it.
I haven't watched one.
No, it's just 8 episodes of live action on Netflix.
It's nice, but each episode an hour.
You know what? I'm gonna grab. I have my sticky notes. I will write notes.
Bet. We'll bring that next episode. I think we're going to wrap it up. We got a pretty short episode
Alright.
for
I just
for
got
tonight.
one more comment. Before
No,
I
we're
forget.
wrapping it up. I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding. No, brother, just kidding.
Before I
Hey,
forget.
we got some good clippable moments.
Oh my
for the live
god.
stream. For the live stream, one of y'all gotta somehow, some way mod Mario into there for me, so I could be running around as Mario killing zombies.
I can get.
I mean,
I
we
can make
could.
that happen.
Yes.
I can make that happen for sure.
You know what? No, not Mario. Luigi.
I can make whatever
Okay.
happen, brother.
Because green is my favorite color. I like Luigi.
I can make that
Okay.
easily happen for you, brother.
Amazing.
Woo!
Hey, I'm glad I brought that up because I'm like Left 4 Dead is just a community. If you hear Left 4 Dead, everyone knows. What
Everyone
you're talking
fucking knows what it is. But all right, everyone. I
it's-
appreciate you guys watching. Oh, are you gonna finish? You want to finish? You want to finish? And it's what?
about. No. Basically, Left 4 Dead is always on sale on Steam. So
Yeah, facts. It's always on sale for like $5, if that. but-
one time my nephew got it for $1.
Wow,
Both of them.
that's clutch. Well, with that said, ladies, gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. This is where we take our bow and our leave. We appreciate you guys for watching. Have a good night, or
Whenever.
a good afternoon, or a good morning. Whenever you're
Buenos dias,
watching
buenas
it.
tardes.
Yeah, no. But all right, later.